one movie watching experience, which is the film scores. So recently, in the recent years, they have become little loud or noisy. This trend might exist to keep our attention deficit, the audience attention deficit on track. But it has become, you feel that it's too heavy to handle on occasions. Even we feel that sometimes Ilayaraja and A.R. Rahman also are getting into that track, getting caught in that loop. So as someone who loves to take love reading your takes on music, so I would like to hear your views on it, on the
See,
background scores.
I feel that music is a very, very potent thing, okay? And it's like the color red for me. The minute you wear red, right, you stand out.
Yeah.
It's like that's why I love watching Almodovar movies, because he uses red very interestingly. It's like you enter a room and there's some big red wall and just like a slap on your face, because everything else is like in a pastel or something like that. Music is for me like that color red, uh it's very very, you hear it, you cannot help it, because film, like, unlike what most people say, I don't think film is a visual medium. I think cinema is an audio visual medium. It's not just a visual medium. uh but so the as things are entering your eye, they're also entering your ear. So it's a very very potent thing, music. So when you overuse it, uh like it becomes like like when the scene is already saying something and you're trying to add on top of that, that becomes a problem for me. And again, it's like I think Ilayaraja is Ilayaraja genius. This is the same thing I'm repeating about that Maniratnam question, right? It's like, is Ilayaraja a damn good musician? Of course he is. But does that mean I have to like every score of his? No. So some movies, the scores have worked spectacularly. One of my favorite scores, all-time scores, is and I can never stop talking about it, is what he did in Guna. Because there is an unsaid aspect about it in Guna, which can come only through music, because when you're talking about religion or God or the presence of something, that music that Ilayaraja uses reinforces. When Kamal sees the girl, if there was no music, we will also just see the girl. But when Kamal sees the girl and Ilayaraja's divine music comes in the background, we see the girl as Kamal sees the girl, which is as a goddess. So in that case, the music is absolutely essential to reinforce what is cannot be said just through visuals. Unless you have that girl suddenly like crudely, suddenly she's wearing one amman dress and standing there, but here the girl is dressed like she is. She's in a, I forget what she is. She's like wearing a midi or something like that,
Yeah.
So if
Salwar kind of dress.
whatever it is. So it's like if so this is sophisticated film. It's not like the old one where suddenly there's a jump cut and it's like Kamal seeing the girl, and then suddenly she's like surrounded by a halo of circling light, and she's holding one tirsulam or something like that, trishul, and one hand is like this. See that we're not getting to that zone at all. Here the music is doing that effect for us, right? So in that, when the abstract, in that case, music makes the abstract concrete in our minds. So we're able to get that divinity aspect through this, right? But when you take that opening scene in Vidudalai, you already have an accident. You already have people wailing. There are already so many people talking this, that, and all that kind of stuff. And beyond that, if you're adding violence and this and that and saying sad music, sad scene, that is redundant, because you're speaking over what is being spoken. So for me, again, it's a personal taste that doesn't work. Whereas for Guna, it's absolutely essential, because the scene would not work without music. So I think in recent times, and I'm not talking about any particular musician. In recent times, the music has become very loud because people need to be kept in their place, and for them, they like, like see, for me, there are two types of movies. One, like Star Wars or Indiana Jones or whatever it is, which are pretty much melodramas and which can take music.
Those
They
big
need big
scores, yeah.
music. They need big scores. They are big movies and they need big rousing. The audience should literally be like wow. Da, 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 da. That the audience should literally like be riding
Feel it,
along,
yeah.
galloping along with Indiana Jones or whatever it is. But then there are other movies like all these gentler, smaller movies where music does not really like need to be there to that extent. Like you don't have to underline every single thing. And I think but I think right now we're in a state where people fear that if there's any silence, people will start texting or doing something like that. So they just pour music into every crevice of the film. And I think that's what happens. Yeah.
Yeah.